the Hollywood podcast. Transmission will commence momentarily. How you doing, guys? Let's start the show. Alright, my name is Safan. You can find me on Twitter and gab.ai. On this episode, I want to share you guys an article I read about what happened yesterday, as if there's any more news yesterday. I want to read you an article from The Hill. You can find this on The Hill. It's regarding Ilhan Omar. I mean, I talked about her in a previous video last week on my segment talking smack about. But this time she made another. There can't be a day without her on the news. There's always had to be a day with her. But there's an article on The Hill I want to read to you guys about Omar fired back at Donald Trump. You can't, quote, you can't hashtag Muslim ban us from Congress. Okay? Implying that President Trump want to ban Muslim people from Congress. First of all, he don't assign people to Congress. People vote people into Congress. She's stupid. How the hell a president can ban somebody from Congress? The people vote them in there, all right? But let me read you this article, all right? Representative Ilhan Omar is an article from The Hill. You can find it on The Hill. My computer ain't capable to screenshot this right now, but I'll read it to you guys. Ilhan Omar fired back at Donald Trump on Sunday for retweeting an article suggesting that Minnesota Democrats are trying to remove her from Congress. Quote, I'm sorry, Mr. @ Donald Trump. I'm for real. You can't hashtag Muslim ban us from Congress, unquote. Omar tweeted, apparently referencing the Outkast song Miss Jackson. Okay. The article Trump retweeted referenced a report from The Hill that said some Minnesota Democrats are taking initial step to recruit a candidate to run against Omar in next year's primary election. Those lawmakers are reportedly angered by the comments from Omar that some have deemed it anti-Semitic. Yeah, if you haven't heard, she's been saying some racist thing last night, and she's not backing down. She won't apologize. She knows it's wrong, and she's standing by her words. But let me continue. Omar sparked backlash for suggesting that politicians who support Israel do so for financial reasons, and that lobbyists are pushing for, quote, allegiance to a foreign country, unquote. Critics said those comments rely on anti-Semitic tropes. Omar has apologized, really, but let me continue. For the comments that maintain that criticizing the U.S. relationship with Israel is non-anti-Semitic semantics. In her tweet Sunday, Omar, this was yesterday, was referencing to Trump travel ban preventing national from 5 Muslim majority country from entering the United States. You know, she's missed to inform you that the country was not, all the country was banned was not primarily Muslim country, right? And there's other Muslim country out there that wasn't banned. She didn't make that distinction, all right? But let me continue. When Trump first introduced a policy just a few days into the term, the ban was immediately challenged by the court being targeted at Muslim. Most recent version, which was limited in scope compared to original, was upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court, so it's lawfully. All right. Trump retweeted the article about Omar comes as he has been criticized for not sufficiently condemning anti-Muslim bias from last week's deadly shooting at 2 mosques in New Zealand, which is that's the end of the article, right? Those shooting was, sure, yeah, a lot of Muslims died, right? Some Muslims died. But yet again, they're not distincting that other people died that isn't Muslim, right? It's not just a Muslim. It just happened he chose a mosque. But he didn't just shoot Muslims. He shoot people of other nationality as well, which the media failed to disclose this. But let me continue with Omar. She's suggesting that Trump is trying to ban Muslim from entering Congress. First of all, the people elect you in there, not him. All right. He just tweeted as what the Democrat is doing, and Trump's not banning you. The Democrat is. They try to replace you because you're giving them negative press the whole time, Omar. All right. This is why. This is why Muslim, the religion of Islam, is getting some bad rap because of their misinterpretation of everything. All right. This religion is, oh my God, I don't want to bash on religion, but America was founded on Christianity, right? It's not a Muslim. The reason why America was not prey upon, was not fall onto Muslim rule like Europe and everything because of Christianity, all right? And we refuse to let any nation in here to take over the founding faith of the United States, which is Christianity. Christianity was a staple of American republic, all right? I don't want to use democracy because democracy is socialistic. But anyway, the Republic of America, all right? This is why it's so hard to infiltrate America because people are already staple in their own religion. We're not going to allow the Islam faith, the Muslim faith, to entrench in American culture because it doesn't align with our views, all right? Sharia law, people don't agree to that. Most women don't agree to that, and most women vote. I mean, if a woman actually agree to that, she is totally brainwashed, right? Like this person, Ilhan Omar, I don't even consider her a person, man. They don't even like dogs. Look, I have a dog. They hate dogs, all right? If you're an animal person, you gotta love dogs, man. But anyway, yeah, Islam faith, they don't like dogs. They think dogs are dirty. And how does that reflect on American culture? Most of Americans have dogs. All right, they can't get rid of that culture already. It's entrenched in it. And some of their belief, Islam belief, is totally preposterous in a certain way when you actually review it. All right? And the reason why she wear the headscarf is not because of faith of her religion. It's because it's showing respect to men. All right? So basically, is a cultural thing. It's showing respect to men, that they're not whores and stuff. But it's not religious based. That's why I've said previously that hijab is not on religious base. They don't have to wear it because of the Quran. It's because the men don't want them to be showing all their attributes. All right, it's to prevent them from getting raped. That's why it's not a religious thing, and she's wearing it just for the heck of it. All right, if it's a religious thing, she can't wear it because if the Jewish, I mentioned this before, if the Jewish men cannot wear the yarmulke in Congress, why should she wear her headscarf? People need to spread out that word. All right, if you see this, that's a point right there. If she are able to wear it, then I'm not backing Jews or anything, but it's only fair. If she could wear her headscarf, Jewish men could wear the yarmulke. All right, and she really hates Jews. And when you read the Quran, there's a lot of plot holes that doesn't make sense. All right, Muhammad ascended in the air by UFO. It seems like it's by a UFO, and Muhammad is hypocritical himself. If you read the Quran, the history of the Quran is a bastardization of the Bible. That's what it is. It's somewhat like the Bible, but it's a bastardization. They just make stuff up and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just stupid. I'm not here to bash any faith, but it's a contradictory. I'm not saying the Holy Bible don't have any contradiction itself, but the Quran, they have holes in their following as well. All right, King James Version, they got a lot of plot holes. They don't include like other stories like the Book of Enoch and all that stuff. But the Quran's even going, it went on another tangent that's hard to believe. But anyway, back. I digress on that, but I want to talk about more Ilhan Omar. She is so hypocritical. She is retarded. This is why I should not let people like this in office. All right, if she was in another country, she wouldn't be able to run in office, and she should be privileged to be able to come into America and have this opportunity to run for office. All right, not other country aren't allowed that. You got to question her. Do she love America? You got to question her that. Do she love this country? And she can say, oh, if I don't love the country, I wouldn't be running for Congress. Oh, no. There's other ulterior motive to run for this country. You could run for this country and try to manipulate it. If you could run for office and have an agenda, all right? She's supposed to represent the people of Minnesota, not her religion, all right? You're supposed to, not everybody in Minnesota are Muslim and Islamic. All right, so you have to represent every single one of them. You just can't just nitpick who you represent. You're supposed to represent your whole district, and this encompasses multicultural people, not just Islam. All right, that's what she don't understand. She thinks just because she got elected, only Islam people elected her. No, not really. That doesn't work. That's not how it works. Even though the people don't elect you, you still have to represent them. All right. If I don't vote for you, you still have to represent me because I'm in your district, and I don't share the same faith with you. That's why you cannot include racial. That's why we cannot include religion into politics. This is why they have separates the church and state. This is what you don't understand. Ilhan Omar and Twitter, YouTube been banning a lot of videos to let you know if you talk about anything bad about. See, look, the Muslim faith they've been catered to so much. They could do one thing and just give me a slap in the wrist. They don't get the same consequences every other people do. All right, they're one of the most protected group out there. All right, they're more protected than Buddhists, more protected than Shintos, more protected than Hindu. They're more protected than any other class, and it shouldn't be like that. They're more protected than Christianity, more protected than Catholic, more protected than God knows what. They're the most protective group out there, and it shouldn't be like that. All right, we need to stand up. You should not be the most protected group out there. And if you say anything that's discouraged them, that go against them, then you label as a traitor or something, that the mainstream media want to portray you as. I'm so tired of this. The Muslim Islam faith is so protected. How's that fair for everyone else? And if you don't agree to them, they're gonna make you. Look. If you don't agree with them in their faith, they're gonna make you agree with them. If you don't, they're gonna kill you. All right. And in the Quran, they said it's okay to lie. All right. It's okay to lie if it's excel the narrative of the Quran. That's what it is. They could lie to you. So they're the most protective class. If you say anything, you're labeled a racist, a xenophobe. At this point, I don't give a damn right now, right? These people are costing so much. Before they entered this country, it wasn't a big deal, right? It was no problem. All of a sudden, it become a problem, right? That's when it needs to stop. When it starts becoming a problem, we need to cut the head off, all right? And right now, it's becoming a problem. Before, it wasn't. That's why the men in her community are telling her, shut the heck up. You're driving too much attention. You're ruining our plan. Because they have a plan. These Muslim people, their plan is to conquer every part of the world. All right? And then this is the reason why Muslim men don't allow women to run, because they ruin everything. And because American, the way how the system's set up, they allow women to run. And then she's ruining it for the Muslim men. She's exposing everything right now. And she don't want to shut up because she loves attention. One of the core nature of women, I'm sorry, women, this is the truth. One of the core nature of women, they love attention. And for her position, she loves attention. That's why she's not backing down. That's why she keep accelerating. She just loves the attention. That's like OAC. They love attention. They are agent of chaos. All right? These freshman women, they're agent of chaos. They just love attention. They're attention seekers. This is why they can't never keep their mouth shut, because they love the spotlight. That's why they're on what? Interviews, articles, magazines, because they love the attention. They can't keep their mouth shut. Muslim men, you need to put your woman in check, all right? Because when you tell them to shut up, they're not going to shut up. They're not going to listen to you. Not unless you take them back to Saudi Arabia, then they'll shut up, all right? But this is why. She's ruining for everything. Even the Democrat don't like her. The Democrat don't like the freshman 15 right now, or the freshman class, AOC and Rashida Tlaib. And by the way, Tlaib is an ugly woman. Who would impregnate that woman? I don't understand. Maybe in a desperate act. And she's not even married right now. But anyway, it doesn't make any sense. These women are so horrific. And they shouldn't be representing anybody, all right? Especially Ilhan Omar. She need to go. Rashida Tlaib need to go. These are Manchurian candidates. These are false candidates. They need to do a mulligan and just get rid of them. That's it. But America is not what America's supposed to be, all right? I'm a proud American. I'm a real American, and this is how American need to realize. All right. But on that note, guys, I'll talk to you again later. I'm sure I will make more videos of her because this is not the last time you're gonna hear of her. She needs to shut her mouth. Ilhan Omar, she needs to shut her mouth. I will disrespect her at any way as possible. I do not respect her. I do not praise her. I hope she leave American mindset. All right. I hope she get away from the spotlight and never hear again. I wish to banish her. All right. I will never respect this woman. I will never vote for this woman. I will still be disrespectful to her. If I see her face, I will spit in her face. All right. I will spit in her face. All right. That's how disgusted I am with her. And try to talk crap about our president, our duly elected president, lawfully elected. All right, everything he's doing is by the law. Even the Supreme Court. I read the article for you. Even the Supreme Court agreed with it. All right, nothing he did is against the law. The travel ban was by the book. All right, he didn't ban all the Muslim countries. He only banned a certain of them, especially Somalia. You know that's a failed state, right? Somalia is a failed state. There's no form of government at all. All right. And she's from Somalia. She should be fortunate that we allowed her to come in here. All right? She should be fortunate that we allowed her to come in here. Or else she'll be eating rocks, eating clay dirt. All right? Skinny Somalis. You know, she will die from famine if she still staying Somalis. And she's still not grateful. Just show how ingrates they are. These Democrats, they're so ungrateful. They're so brainwashed. They're so into themselves. They're not grateful for anything. Not even American did for them. They're still not being grateful. I think America should change. Like we've been giving all these stuff and we've been giving all these handouts to people that's ingrates. We just need to stop. If they're not grateful, just stop, man. If they don't like what we're giving them, they don't have to take it. We don't have to give it to them. But on that note, I'll see you guys later, and you guys have a good day. Thank you.